Yes, he did text me. He came back almost a month after everything went down. Almost a month after I was questioning whether or not there was something wrong with me. Almost a month after I decided to give up on love. Point is, he came back. I'm sorting my laundry, by the way, for anyone who cares, because I need to be somewhat productive. School is tomorrow. The crazy thing is, me and my friend, we're gonna call that friend S. The friends that I'm going to be referring to are S and K in this situation. So me and my friend S were talking about him, and then I randomly decided that I was going to go on my burner account. And when I went on the girl's Instagram page, she had removed the highlight that she posted of him. Mind you, she posted him to my favorite song off of Ariana Grande's new album, Eternal Sunshine, or Intro End of the World, the extended version. Yeah, she posted him to that song. Hey everyone, so I am editing right now. I noticed that I was rambling a lot, so I'm going to leave multiple timestamps in the description so that you can just skip to each point that you want to listen to and then go. If you can stay the whole time so I can get my watch hours in, that would be nice. But if not, there will be timestamps in the description. And so I saw that she removed the story highlight, and I'm like, okay, interesting. Instantly I was on FaceTime with my friend S, right? The moment I told her, I'm like, wait, that girl deleted the story highlight. She goes, they're not together anymore, they broke up. I went through her following, and they were still following each other. He was still following her, she was still following him. So I'm like, no, there's no way these people are still together. She's like, girl, please, they're broken up. I'm telling you, the moment she deletes that story page, they're broken up. Maybe they broke up on good terms since they're still following each other, but the gag is they have broken up. And I'm just like, you know, I don't think they have. I left it at that. The next day, while I'm taking a nap, he texts me. Like, I remember hearing a ding in my dreams. I wake up and I see his name on my phone. I'm like, no way. Message. But I just click the little notification center. I click on the message. Do you know what it says? It says, why did you block me? Damn heartbreak emoji. When I tell you I was gagged, I'm like, there is absolutely no way. This has happened to me before with another guy. He's a baseball player. We're gonna call that guy Brewers. I will give you guys a whole nother story time on what happened between me and Brewers, okay? Because that was traumatizing within itself. And I feel like I should have talked about this, what happened between me and Brewers, a long time ago, because I feel like that will kind of help you guys to understand why I reacted the way that I did to him having a girlfriend. Sorry for the multiple position changes. They bother me as well, but I just had to make sure that my phone was still recording, because there was no way that I was going to have to refilm this video again, because I had previously filmed it. So sorry, I'll do better. Subscribe. Okay, if you see a position change, I just had to make sure that it was still filming. This guy comes back. I was gagged. I'm like, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way. Now, I immediately wanted to text my friend S. You guys have met her before in the previous video. I immediately wanted to text my friend S and be like, girl, he texted me. But a lesson I learned, and this is going to be another video, so make sure you subscribe, is that I don't ever want to tell my friends about my relationships again, okay? And the last time was particularly traumatizing for me, because another friend that I had, K and S, I had been telling them days prior to me finding out, days prior to Christmas Eve, that this guy's different. I feel so, I connect to him so well, like me and him, like I love talking to him. We connect on all levels. I feel like our energies match so well. It's almost like we were made for each other. So these people are like, oh my gosh, yeah, I should give it a shot. Plus, he's the best looking guy that I've talked to. I will admit I have dated some, I don't know how to put this in a nice way. I have talked to and entertained some visually unappealing people. in the past, I'll admit that I have talked to and entertained some visually unappealing people in the past. However, another lesson I learned, make sure you subscribe. If I'm going to get played, I better get played by someone that looks like Holston Loveland. Like, I am no longer getting played by any ogres. This guy, he's okay. I would rate him like a 6 out of 10. My friend Kay, who I trust his opinion so much, he said that this guy was fine. So I was like, okay, we'll clock it. I decided that I was not going to text any of my friends and I wasn't going to tell any of my friends the situation. When I told Kay about the situation, he laughed in my face on FaceTime. And the thing is, I can't even blame him. I felt so humiliated. And then I was talking to my aunt, and my aunt was like, no, you embarrassed yourself. I was telling her, I'm like, this guy embarrassed me in front of my friends. I spoke so highly of him. She's like, no, you embarrassed yourself. No, you played yourself. But my aunt was absolutely correct. I have no one to blame for this situation but myself. Back to what happened. After I decided that I wasn't going to text my 2 friends that I have, I knew the right thing to do was to not respond and to just let it be. But I needed to tell someone about it just to like get those nerves off, you know. I pay for premium for nursing school. I paid $20 a month for ChatGPT Premium or ChatGPT Plus. What did I do? I texted ChatGPT. I'm like, girl, this man texted me. Because I've told ChatGPT about so many people that I think it got confused on who I was talking about. And then I had to remind Chat. She literally said, knowing you, do not re-engage. A man with a girlfriend questioning why you blocked him is not confused. He's checking whether he still has access. After Chat told me to not respond, I went on his Instagram. I went through his following. He was no longer following her. I went through her following. She was no longer following him. He had commented on one of her pictures, so pretty. That comment was gone. So, like, this man has broken up with his girlfriend. He's coming to me as his backup. My thing is, I blocked you December 24th. Why is it that after almost a month, all of a sudden you and your girlfriend unfollow each other? That's when you remember that you have my phone number. You didn't remember that you have my phone number back on Christmas Eve when you first noticed that I blocked you? Why are you coming back now? He has me all types of messed up. A similar situation like this happened with the guy Brewers, where he came back, something happened, again, subscribe, something happened, and then he ended up blocking me the next day. And I was a mess. I won't even, I ended up opening the message to read it, but then I ended up marking the message as unread. I'm booked and busy. You don't have any access. Your access is denied, okay? Not so much for him because he's just a douche. He's just a bum. Like I said in my 2 previous videos, that guy is a bum. He's useless. He's worthless. I just had to show myself everything that I'm saying. I had to prove it to myself. When, he texted me, I wanted to be like, so I'm guessing you guys broke up. There were so many things that I wanted to say, but I ended up not saying anything, and I'm so proud of myself that I was able to stand my ground and not respond. A few months prior, I would have responded. Basically, I would have just been making excuses for him, and I would have made excuses for his behavior and started talking to him again. If he can cheat on that girl, he would probably cheat on me 10 million times. Not to mention, that guy tried to make me his side piece. Literally so disgusting. Tried to have me come over the day after he hung out with her. Absolutely gross. That is absolutely disgusting. This man tried to make me a side piece, and had I responded, I would have made excuses for him, and I would be talking to him right now. My friends would not respect me at all. Like, when I read that text, after like a few hours had gone by, because it was like nighttime when I saw it, I just like ignored it, pushed it to the back of my mind. Actually, no, I didn't. After I saw that text, like a few hours, I was just like texting ChatGPT, trying to distract myself so that I did not text this man back. I'm so grateful for my friends, because I feel like the main reason why I did not go back to V is because of the situation that happened with Brewers, and because of how my friends clowned me for it. These people clowned me, as they should have. What I was doing was embarrassing. Said I am going to make a whole separate video about what I've learned and everything, but I thought that I had very high self-worth. My self-worth is at an all-time low. It's a little bit higher now, it's a little bit better now, but at one point it was at an all-time low. That hurt to come to terms with, but I had to come to terms with it. I made it easy for these people to benefit from me without committing. Even with V, the way that he was constantly leaving me on open for like 9 hours and then sending a reel, or something that Bruce would do was he would leave me on, like he wouldn't text me the whole day until about 24 hours when our streak was about to end, and he would be like, I'm sorry for the way that I treat you. Like, they would test the waters and I would take the bait every time. My standards are in the heavenly places 2026. You have to meet looks. You have to meet emotional maturity, because I'll be damned if I get played by someone that looks like an ogre again. Yeah, I learned a lot. I hope that I can close this chapter with V. Thank you guys for being here, because I haven't been able to talk to my friends about a lot of this because I just fear that they would clown me, and I'm really not in the mood to be clowned any longer. I don't know if anyone else has been in this situation. Let me know your experience. Like I said, if you didn't see the previous video, I'm going to leave a link down below. You need to go and watch it and get the lore. We locked in. Now I have to go and put this laundry in and take a shower and study and prepare, because I have school tomorrow. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is like my first time shooting an actual outro. I normally just end the video on a cliffhanger. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna go study.